Pretty much what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to call another investor named Chad MERK, who I got a hold of on the internet. I saw he made a comment that Neal also ripped him off for $10,000 motherfucking dollars. $10,000 motherfucking dollars. So I'm going to call him now. He's going to explain in the story exactly what happened with Neal, because I've heard quite some stories, you know what I'm saying? Neal just texted me now. You guys can't call me. Bitch, you don't have my money. You don't have it.
Okay, we can't curse.
So I'm calling Chad right now. This is another investor who, what's up, Chad, man? I got you live right now, and I just had, you know, since we are recording, I have to let you know we are recording, and we just want to hear your story about, I guess, what happened between you and Neal Carter, because his company, Vybe Nation, man, I've heard a lot. He owes a lot of people some money, especially me. He owes me $15,000 motherfucking dollars. So how much does he owe you?
I think it's like 12,000 or 13,000. It was a couple of years ago, so I'm not exact, but yeah, it's up there as well. So
$13,000.
And do y'all have paperwork to prove this, just in case allegedly this man says that y'all are lying on him?
I mean, since it was like 2-3 years ago, I've moved on and like really counted it as a loss, but I think my attorney will probably have something still stored away somewhere. I have a contract between me and Neal. Like, he did a working contract, and that, you know, that didn't matter.
Yeah, so he just completely breached the contract, because that's the situation that I'm in right now, and I'm like, this guy ain't gonna honor the contract regardless what he says. He's not gonna. I've just seen too many people coming out of the woodwork saying that he burnt them too. He really doesn't care about a contract. I feel like he might not even have the money to pay back. He's probably spending it on other things, you know, trying to have his Ponzi scheme running, paying for those trips to go to that Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, you know?
He ended up?
Yeah. He's like, he would be called an Instagram baller.
He is an Instagram baller. Can you repeat that again? He is Instagram flexing.
Yeah. He uses other people's money to show off and stuff like that. You know, I called him out on it numerous times, and he'll erase the comments and block you, you know, things like that. But, you know, I really personally just don't want anybody else to get screwed by this, you know, low life. So that's why I'm doing this.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So he got you with the MGK show, right?
Yeah, back in 2012, I think I went to the MGK show, and then I gave him, like, that was 10 grand. And then I gave him, like, 4 grand for that little basketball event that they do in Texas every year. Supposedly, he was doing something with that. He screwed me on a summer jam or summer class.
Wow.
Yeah, he screwed me on that as well. So.
What tactics did he use to keep you, I guess, going, so you didn't you know, run up on him too soon?
Well, yeah. Honestly, I mean, I thought I was gonna get my money back. I thought it was kind of like a safety, like a savings account. You know, like he was paying me like $1,000 every couple weeks after like my attorney wrote him the letter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I threatened to sue him or whatever. But my attorney like really further down. He's like, look, man, he's like, it's gonna cost you $6-7 grand to sue the guy, and he probably don't have the money to give it to you anyway. So whatever. He started paying me like $1,000 every couple weeks. That lasted maybe like 2 months. So maybe I recouped, you know, a couple grand there. But after that, like, you know, he didn't answer my calls anymore or whatever. So.
That's ridiculous, man. It's like he's trying to take advantage of honest, nice people, you know. And I feel like after hearing your story, I'm just like, he fucked with the wrong one when he chose me. You know, I don't know who he thought I was. I don't know if he knows the following I got. But if he researches me, he knows I could Ja Rule him. Like, I could put his career on blast. Ooh. So it's like, he fucked with the wrong one this time, and I appreciate you, you know, willing to even, you know, put this guy on blast, man, because he's such a fucking scumbag. He's a great talker. He seems legit. He's like an amazing Instagram flexer. Like, his Instagram flex game is like Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage combined. I mean, it's crazy.
I know he's got a whole bunch of followers too. Like, they must buy into his bullshit. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I know.
I can't even believe it. I can't even believe that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I guess they just never invested him in. And I feel like he tries to pick on people who don't. Were you in Tampa at the time you lived there?
Well, no. Yeah, I was in Tampa. I was just going to tell you the story. Like, I didn't even know Neal. I used to own a clothing line, and I have one of these promoters who was into Alan's Bookie or whatever from Eternal Entertainment. He worked for me at the time and introduced me to Neal. He's like, oh, yeah, I got a good investment for you or whatever. So he brought Neal in my office. We sat down. You know, he showed up in gym shorts and a basketball t-shirt, which was kind of odd. I should have known something there. Anyway, he showed up in my office, sat down, gave me the whole spiel, and then, yeah, that was that. So.
Yeah, he seems pretty legit, man. He's got a good talk game. Like, he's got a great talk game, because I know the thing. I guess I'm kind of opposite. When I see someone come in basketball shorts and very casual, I think they're more legit, because that's kind of how I am. You know, like where they're not trying to be somebody they're not, but. He's got away with words, man. He pulled it off, because I'm pretty hard to finesse, but he sure as hell finessed me.
Yeah, man, it sucks. It really does. Well, so what are you gonna do? You gonna just take legal action?
Oh, I'm gonna make his life. Well, if he is alive, you know, I hate to threaten people, but if he lives that long, his life's just gonna be a living hell until I get my money, and then I'll decide if I even want to stop then. You know, because.
Yeah.
It's just fun to me. It's just fun to me because this guy, I've been burnt so many times in the past that he just fucked with the wrong guy at the wrong time, you know. So it's like
you just can't let people like that, you know, hurt the industry like that. You know, there is money to be made.
Exactly.
Artists and performances, you know what I mean? But you got somebody like him scrounging up all the freaking money that other people, that honest people, could be making.
Mm-hmm. People like him are ruining the industry, and I have like a deal with like anybody who's doing security for him or anybody, I'll pay them more to not do security for him. So yeah, and I'm not even from Tampa. I'm in Orlando. So it's like if he got goons or if he got killers or if he got people coming for me, second they see me, I'll say, how much he giving you? Well, I'm gonna give you double that. I'm gonna give you double that to get his ass.
I'll tell you that.
So. If he ain't giving shit, oof, he better move to Canada.
Yeah.
And I still got people in Canada, so it's like, I think it's best. Oh man, I don't want to incriminate myself, but like he has no option right now. He has no options. He just fucked with the wrong guy at the wrong time. Cause like, I feel like the Joker. Why so serious right now? Like something just snapped in my brain, and I'm a pretty calm guy. Like I'm not, you know. It takes a lot to get me mad, and I realize, you know, when someone owes me money, I guess that's what makes me the most mad. You know, because people, you know, they can run up on me, call me a pussy, call me a loser, call me a cracker, call me a bitch to my face, and usually I'll just be chill about it, like whatever, man, that's you. But this, for some reason, got me heated as fuck. I am so mad.
Well, yeah, here's what I'm the maddest about. Like, I mean, like I said, I told him to keep the money. Obviously, he needs it more than I do, you know, 2.5 years later. But here's what got me so mad is I'm putting up the money as an investment opportunity to make more money, not just to make my money back. I mean, not just to make my money back, but to make a profit on top of that. You know what I mean? I couldn't even get my money, my initial investment back. That's the problem. I'm sure he owes you plenty more because you wanted to do that as an investment.
Yeah, nah, because I put down 12 and he said he could guarantee 15. I said, sure, that sounds like a deal to me. I can't lose. He got me.
It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly, man. It's like it's ridiculous, man. I can't believe he's been getting away with it for this long. But I feel like his times are done, and this dude.
Maybe when people hear this, then he won't be able to get any more investors like.
Oh, when people hear this, he's done. Like, he doesn't realize. I guess he didn't do his research. You know, he got too comfortable. He didn't realize how big my following is. Like, my following's bigger than his. So I feel like my word is almost a bit more gated. Well, it is more gated than his, and I got the budget to push it. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta take it to MTV, pretty much he owes me 15 G's. I put up 20 to get his ass done. I'll put up 20 to leave his ass done. and everybody with me agreed to that. They said it's a good idea, just because we can do it. We want to make the world a better place. You know, I know the good karma of putting somebody like this down is gonna pay off.
Yeah, well, let me know if you want to do no Vybe Nation or Vybe Nation with the circle line through it.
We can definitely do some shit like that. Oh, we can have a whole campaign, man. At the same time, I don't want to give him too much exposure and make him too famous. He thinks he's the dude from Wolf of Wall Street. That's really what he thinks he is. So he probably like getting a boner kind of off like the negative exposure, but he doesn't realize like this ain't, you know, like the 1970s. Like, ain't nobody gonna give him any more money. You know what I'm saying? So there is such thing as bad publicity, and I'm gonna show him that for sure.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, man. So it's like, let's get a confirmation right now while we're recording. So he breached the contract with you.
Yes, breached the contract with me.
He breached the contract with him. So I'm in contract with him right now. And I guess that was his game plan too. He doesn't give a fuck about no contract. Neal Carter has no soul. I might be a ginger, but he's the one who has no soul.
Correct.
I mean, is there anything else you might want to add?
Oh, no, it all sounds good to me, man.
Okay.
I'm glad I could help.
Thank you, man. Do you know of anybody else he might have burnt that we could call and just have a whole campaign?
No, I don't at the moment, but if I do, I'll find out. I'll definitely appoint him to you.
Okay, most definitely. Well, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man.
This is going to help a lot of people. Thank you.